Drew Brees is going to be out for, I mean, look, I know we're hearing 2-3 weeks. He's a 41-year-old man with a partially punctured lung and bruised ribs. It's Jameis's time here. I know Taysom Hill, there could be some run for him here. How do you think this affects the NFC moving forward?
Well, first I'll relate to Drew. Drew Brees and I are the exact same age, almost to the day. I think he's like 6 days older than me.
Okay.
2 years ago, Rich, I was skiing. I was clumsy. I took a really bad wipeout, and I cracked 2 ribs. I had to be the guy who was, I skied down on one ski. It was a mess. I cracked 2 ribs. And if anybody listening has never broken ribs or had never had any kind of issue, you think, it's ribs. You got 24 of them. What's the big deal? Unbelievably paralyzing to the point that when you have cracked ribs, if you sneeze, that is a real problem because you can exacerbate the injury. You can be in crazy pain. The doctors give you a kind of like a routine to go through if you're going to sneeze, where you have to get down, hug your ribs, and hold your breath. And that's just sneezing. I'm not talking about getting hit or throwing touchdowns. So I sympathize completely for Drew Brees, and I think it is going to be a while, considering he also has the punctured lung and everything. So I don't think he's going to be back soon, in my opinion. Now we get to ride on the Jameis Express, and I got to tell you, I am so excited. Rich, I know you were there calling that game, the Bucs-Texans last year in Tampa, and it was all this talk about, I don't know, can Jameis figure it out? We never know what we're going to get. First play, you remember what happened? Pick 6, Jameis, Winston.
That got called back due to a penalty.
I think the danger here is that I've seen a lot of comparisons to Teddy Bridgewater going undefeated last year and coming in relief duty. Teddy Bridgewater is nothing like Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is a chucker. He is dollar store Brett Favre, be damned. He's going to throw it and throw it and throw it, and I don't buy any storyline that says, well, he's calmed down and he's changed his stripes now. He's with Drew Brees. He's a chucker. And I think this is going to be fantastic theater over the next month.
Well, I mean, here's the theater, Kyle. I already said, because I like, the NFL's a narrative generating machine. I've seen tons of narratives, and I can see them coming from a mile away. I can already see a successful Jameis Winston calling into question Drew Brees' arm strength again. This is what it looks like when you can throw it 50, 60 yards downfield. Like that is coming. That is coming.
Monday morning.
I don't know about Monday morning, but I don't know, but I'm seeing it coming, and then because Teddy Bridgewater last year, it was definitely not a question of, okay, it's Drew's team, right? Sure. This time around, now it's 41 years old, and we did have 4 weeks of wondering whether he had the arm strength or not, and he came on our show a couple of weeks, last week, actually 1 week ago yesterday, and bristled like people who say that, don't know the defenses are in front of me. And he's right when he says that. I'm not saying that this is a correct narrative that's coming down the pike, but we could make bets on which show and which broadcaster will be the first in on this. If there's a place in the town where you think Sunday Night Football will be lit, that there is a place to place a bet on it. I would venture to say who would be the favorite in the top 2. Right now, for this,
that should be the draft about who in the media, who's your first round pick, who's going to say, hey, look out, Drew Brees, maybe you should stay on that sideline, because I got to be honest, Rich, the game hasn't even happened yet. I heard something this morning that was to the effect of, now Sean Payton will be unshackled. Now Sean Payton can really coach the offense he wants. He can do Taysom. He can do Jameis.
That's the precursor.
Sean Payton has been weighted down. I've heard it already.
That's the precursor. Yes, those are markers.
It's the precursor.
This is amazing.
It's the precursor. It's coming. Oh, my gosh.
Foreplay. It's exotic as hell. It's already going to happen. And listen, Jameis and Taysom could be pretty cool. I just don't think – everybody's saying that Jameis is going to change. I can't get over it. The only change, and I know this sounds like a smoky take, but I fully believe in it. We have seen for years, going back to Tallahassee, the memes and the jokes about Jameis and the squinting and the vision and the limited vision. This gentleman in the offseason had LASIK surgery and came out saying, I can see license plates now. I can read street signs. I've never done that before. That's a pretty big deal for a quarterback.
Yes, I know.
If anybody out there listening has LASIK, it's a game changer. And if that really helps him see better, maybe we do see a new one. I believe in the power of LASIK. I think for the Saints to have a Super Bowl in 2020, that may also need to be Jameis's vision.
I see live people. That's what he's basically saying.
Haley Joel Winston. Yes.
Haley Joel Winston. Use that on Good Morning Football. Go for it.